Nation leaving nothing to chance.
Arch. Saudi confirms 95,000 slots for Nigeria.
One killed as Yoruba Nation agitators place clash in Lagos.
Gunmen kidnapped customary court president in Edo. 6 train kidnapped victims rescued.
Abductors of passengers demand 620 million naira.
Make history with Binani as first female governor, Buhari tells Adama voters.
While we queried a being traditional ruler, Kogi government.
And 13.1 billion bill for forfeited Ikoyi property fails. The FCC opens sales of assets in Abuja.
And on sports, Osime equals US record. Details of these and more will come your way after this timeout. Thanks for joining us on today's edition of Headlines on OSBC Radio 104.5 FM Ushubu, Voice of the West, Nigeria. My name is Oluchi Amuda, and pairing with me is
David Ojo.
The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has again maintained that security challenge across the states in the country remained real threat to the conduct of the forthcoming general election. National Commissioner and Chairman of the Board of the Electoral Institute, Professor Abdullahi Zuru, made the declaration on Monday in Abuja at a 2-day validation workshop of election security training resources. The chairman of the commission, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, was represented by Zuru at the workshop. Yakubu said the election security was significant to the commission, given the current insecurity challenges in the various parts of the country, and the fact that the National Youth Service Corps NYC members constituted the core of the polling unit's election officials.
Alright, make history with Binani as first female governor, Buhari tells Adama voters. President Muhammad Buhari has told voters in Adama State to shun sentiments and make history by electing Senator Aisha Dahiru Ahmed Bilani as the first female governor of the country in the coming election. He made a call in Yola, the All Progressives Congress presidential and gubernatorial flag-off of campaign in the state, saying that a track record of dedication to duty and service will improve the livelihood of citizens. Buhari informed the voters that Senator Bilani had consistently worked for the welfare of the state and indigenes over many years, and entrusting her with the office of the governor will further strengthen our reposition of the state for greatness.
One person was among the killed while many others injured after Yoruba Nation agitators clashed with policemen at the Ojota area of Lagos State. The police public relations officer in Lagos State, Benjamin Hundeyi, confirmed the death of one person, just as he claimed that some policemen, including the divisional police officer of Lausa Police Station, CSP Elizabeth Opadola, narrowly escaped death. This is just as the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Yoruba Land, Ìbà Gani Adams, has however denied that members of the Oodua People's Congress were involved in the crisis. Hundeyi, who described the agitators as miscreants, claimed that they were armed with pump-action rifles, adding that 2 policemen sustained gunshot wounds, while the DPO of Alausa, CSP Opalola, escaped by a whisker. He added that a police patrol vehicle was burnt by the protesters who destroyed another and some campaign vehicles of the All Progressives Congress APC. The situation became very tense as the agitators threatened to burn down the Keto police station before they were dispersed by a reinforcement of anti-riot policemen.
Right, this one's talking about fuel. It said fuel importation to end by 2024. And it's coming from the federal government. It said it will be okay buying petrol at 300 naira per litre. It's coming from the Minister of Petroleum. Alright, the federal government Monday has projected that the first quarter of the 2024 Nigeria will put an end to the importation of petroleum products in the country. The Minister of State Petroleum Resources, Timipre Silva, said by the first quarter of 2024, the rehabilitation of the Port Harcourt refinery will be partly completed, while the 650,000 barrel per litre capacity Dangote refinery will also be on stream. Silva stated these are the resumption of the PNB administration scorecard 2015-2023. He said that the minister added that Dangote refinery, the largest single train refinery in the world with investment of over $25 billion, will also be on stream before the end of 2023, in addition to several modular refineries projects in the country. He therefore assured that with the combined production of the Port Harcourt refinery, Dangote refinery, and the modular refineries, Nigeria will end importation of petroleum products in the country.
And this is going to be our talking point on your view segment this morning. Fuel importation to end by 2024, credited to the federal government. And the number to dial when the time counts will be 0818-777-5777. And before then, let me quickly take this story. Following the commencement on Monday of the cash withdrawal limit directive of the Federal Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, commercial banks in the country have started dispensing newly redesigned Naira notes through automated teller machines, ATMs, nationwide. Checks revealed that a few commercial banks in Lagos indicated that the policy is now effective. Already, banks have started sending out messages to their customers to ensure seamless compliance. One of such messages read, "We are happy to inform you that the newly redesigned Naira notes are now available at all ATMs nationwide. Please note that the maximum daily cash withdrawal limit for these notes at the ATM is 100,000 Naira." A manager of one of the commercial banks in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, told newsmen that his bank had no option than to implement the guidelines since the CBN has not issued contrary directive, maintaining that operations at his branch went well without any breach.
Alright, talking about Hajj, this one says Saudi confirms 95,000 slots for Nigeria. The National Hajj Commission of Nigeria signed the much anticipated memorandum of understanding in which 95,000 slots for Nigeria earlier conveyed to the country for the 2023 Hajj are confirmed with the Saudi Arabia Ministry of Hajj. The Director General in charge of Hajj mission at the Saudi Ministry, Dean Yusuf Al-Wani, during a preparatory meeting for the 2023 Hajj via a video conference on Wednesday, 21 December 2022, conveying the approval of Nigeria's pre-COVID-19 slot for NALCAM Chairman Chief Executive Officer Alhaji Sikurullah Kunle Afzan. Nigeria was granted 45,000 slots for the 2022 Hajj and the first for the Throne Open. Our talking point of your view segment this morning is announcement made by the federal government that fuel importation will end
by 2024. What is your view on this? The number to dial once again is 0818 777 5777. While still awaiting your call, President Muhammadu Buhari in Damaturu, Yobe State of Mandi said with 4 months remaining for his administration, he will remain steadfast and retire in peace. We have a call on the line.
All right.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you calling from?
Hello, Richie. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I'm talking with you on the line. I'm speaking from the Lord today.
You're welcome, sir.
Well, heartwarming news, and every Nigerian is happy to hear that this fresh information will end. But it takes some time. 2024 is some time. This present government should go and bury their head in shade that for 80 years, but whatever be the case, we are still happy to hear that by 2024 it will end. I want it to be realistic. God bless this country.
Thank you. Alright, still on the story, speaking at the place of the Emir of Damaturu, Hashim El-Kanemi, he also urged Nigerians to develop confidence in the country, its security institutions, and never allow any terrorist group to destabilize the country again. The president said that government will continue to protect the right of every Nigerian child to education, particularly the children displaced from their homes by Boko Haram. Hello, good morning. You're welcome, sir.
It is a new development and it is good news. If the other government can implement it until 2024, it is very good because the shopping is 2 months now. You have to clean the petrol station, buy at 250, buy at $300, and the salary is not increasing, and the income is not income. We pray that God will keep there.
All right. Thank you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, madam. My name is Alaji Mufita Wadeleke from Okebale.
You're welcome.
Well, we shall thank the Almighty Allah if the promise is fulfilled. Good morning.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Good morning. This comrade, I don't come back to the coming from India.
You're welcome.
To know what is good news for the federal government. I want to want them to love to talk so that they do the thing of the past.
Sorry, we lost that call. Please call back.
All right, let's go through this story coming from Rivers State Governor. He said that 500 billion naira 2023 NDDC budget cannot address development issues. All right, Rivers State Governor Yosom Wike has described the 500 billion 2023 budget for the Niger Delta Development Commission currently before the National Assembly as incapable of addressing the development issue of the region. Governor Wike made this known when the senior vice chairman, editor-in-chief, paid him a visit. He said though politicians are mounting pressure on the National Assembly to hurriedly pass the budget ahead of the general election, he doubted the capability of the 2023 NDDC budget to address development issues in the Niger Delta.
The president of Ugweben Area Customary Court, Mrs. Precious Agbonaga, on Monday morning was kidnapped around Uguneki axis while on her way to the court in Ugweben local government area of Edo State. It will be recalled that on Saturday, 32 train passengers were kidnapped in Ugweben train station while waiting to board the train to Warri, Delta State. Before Agbonaga's kidnap, a former member of the State House of Assembly, Festus Ejuhele, was kidnapped on Monday morning in Goneki town while on his way to Benin City to board a flight to Abuja. It was gathered that the kidnappers have contacted the family of the ex-lawmaker and demanded 200 million naira for his release. A former Speaker of the House of Assembly, Festus Ibia, who confirmed the incident, said his former colleague intended to board the now suspended train service from Ubiaja to Abuja.
Alright, talking about this story, it says that 13.1 billion naira bid for forfeited property fails as EFCC opens sales of assets in Abuja. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) has commenced the sale of forfeited real estate assets by sealed bid to the highest bidder. At Monday's session, however, there was no successful bid for the properties in Lot 1, comprising 24 units of luxury flats at Banana Island in Ikoyi, Lagos, which was expected to be sold at a single unit. A bidder who turned in the highest bidder of 13.1 billion naira was disqualified for failure to include the stipulated 10% of the bid amount. Other bidders did not make a reserve price, and consequently the secretary to the commission, Dr. George Opangu, announced that it will open fresh bid for the property in Lot 1.
Talking point of the view segment this morning is an announcement made by the federal government that fuel importation would end by 2024, and the number to dial is
081-8777-5777.
While still awaiting your call, the federal government has approved over 4.7 billion naira grants to 219 research grants for successful participants under the Tertiary Education Trust Fund National Research Fund Program for the 2021 grant cycle. We have a call on the line. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Alaji Mufuta Wadeleke from Ukebano on the line again.
You're welcome, sir.
Are you with me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Okay. The price per liter, 0.3 was 87 naira. Nigeria is a consuming nation. The exchange rate will determine the price at which fuel will be sold. Importing the product at this period will cost a lot. So Nigerians will thank the Almighty Allah if the promise is fulfilled. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. 4 persons on Monday lost their lives while 8 others were injured in a lone accident that occurred on the Ondoro Road in Odigbo local government area of Ondo State. The accident, according to an eyewitness involved, an unregistered Nissan bus. The source attributed the accident to the carelessness of the driver. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You're welcome.
The announcement from our president that the completion of the fuel will end by 2024. To me, it's tantamount to the seat. If the federal government and the president is not picking up, why not ending governing his own again? The completion of fuel to this country is not good. It will end up today, not 2024. What the president has done, it is not good. Let's end it now and end the subject as a country on the top of this.
Thank you.
Alright, let's go to the sports stories here. Yes, this one says Osimhen equals Wales record. Victor Osimhen has become the second African player to score 10 goals in 3 different Serie A seasons. Out to judge with Milan 1995, 1996, 1996, 1997, 1997, 1998 season. Osimhen ensured this with his 10 goals of the campaign in Napoli's 2-0 win over relegation struggling Sampdoria on Sunday to maintain a hold over the top of Serie A table. The Nigeria scored 19 minutes to put the visitors ahead of the Stadio Luigi Ferraris after his teammate Matteo Politano missed a 6-minute penalty.
ladies, and lastly from my end, Gareth Bale has announced his retirement from club and international football with immediate effect. The ex-Tottenham Hotspur and Real Madrid star, who most recently played for MLS side LAFC, wrote in a statement on Monday, "After careful and thoughtful consideration, I announced my immediate retirement from club and international football. I feel incredibly fortunate to have realized my dream of playing the sport I love. It has truly given me some of the best moments of my life, the highest of highs of over 17 seasons that will be impossible to replicate no matter what the next chapter has in store for me. From my very first stage at Southampton to my last with LAFC and everything in between shaped a club career that I have immense pride and gratitude for." End of quote.
He's such a wonderful player.
Yes, and this is where we are drawing the curtain on today's edition of Headlines. The producer has been Moturayo Ayegbaya and the production advisor is Abimbola Babatunde. My name is Oluchi Amuda from...
And our name is David Ojo.
We are saying good morning.
Good morning.